On the 21st of July 2023, I posted a video talking about open-world social adventure game Sky Children of the Light's decline in players. At the end of that video, I stated that I do not think that Sky is a bad game, and I think I would like to re-evaluate that statement. Now last year, I did genuinely believe that Sky is a good game. The main issues I had with it were the frequency of events and the sheer amount of grinding that has to be done in order to be able to afford anything. While I do still believe that these are problems that the game has, they pale in comparison to the issues that Sky is having now. Firstly, I would like to begin with the Grandma glitch, which honestly sounds nuts to say out loud, but anyway. To those unfamiliar, Grandma is a spirit that shows up at the Ancestors' Table of Belonging in the elevated clearing 35 minutes after daily reset and then every 2 hours after that. She brings copious amounts of light to collect with her, and a lot of players utilize her visit as an easy way to get some extra candles. And this was great. Until it wasn't, and the objects that you needed to burn to get the light wouldn't burn, which resulted in no one getting any light. And this seemed to be the beginning of a whole lot of problems for Sky. Next, there were the server errors. Now, I was lucky enough to not be too badly affected by these, but this issue caused a huge amount of players to be unable to connect to Sky's servers, which in turn caused those players to not be able to do candle runs or take part in events, which then forced players to either buy in-game currency to make up for the candles they couldn't get, or miss out on the items they were saving up for. This brings me on to my next point of in-app purchases. I did talk about these in my previous video on Sky, but the in-app purchases situation has gotten worse, so I would like to briefly mention it again. Like I said in my last video, Sky is a free-to-play game with no ads, so in-app purchases are the game's main form of financial income. That said, I just can't warrant buying a cape for $30. I could buy an entirely new game for that, and you know what? It would probably be a better game than what Sky currently is. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like the in-app purchases are getting more expensive as time goes on. Anyway, that ends my rant about in-app purchases. Let's move on to my final point. Glitches. My god. I don't even know if Sky can be classified as a game anymore. It's just a bundle of glitches held together with candle wax and whatever the hell these guys are. If you've been playing over the last few weeks, you are likely aware of the daily light reset glitch. Now, I do not use this term lightly when I say that this glitch is game-breaking. If you aren't quite sure what I'm talking about, firstly, I envy you, and secondly, I shall give you a quick explanation. You know that animation that plays when the daily light resets? It's that, but instead of playing once and then you can move on with your day, it plays roughly every 5 seconds. What's worse is the longer the glitch seems to be in the game, the more people it's affecting. Movement is drastically affected by the animation being played over and over again, and unlike other gestures which will get overridden or cancelled by movement, this animation will play to completion regardless of whatever else you're doing. If you're already moving, you get slowed to a walk. If you're not moving, you can't until the animation ends. If you're flying, you can't move left, right, up, or down. You can't sit down because you'll be forced to stand back up. You can't open doors because the animation will interrupt the action. It's hard to light candles because you keep putting yours away. And for what? So you can pray to the reset gods for the 50th time this minute? And if you like listening to Sky's music, you can forget that because you'll just have the daily light reset sound effect playing on repeat instead. I have never seen a glitch like this in any other game. The irony of this is that when you experience this glitch, the daily light actually stops resetting for you. Once your chevrons deplete, they don't reset, not at the daily reset time, nor at any of the other 1,000 times the game said that it has. It's also worth mentioning that this glitch prevents the collection of regular candles. Seasonal candles and event tickets seem to be fine, but if you click the candle in the top left corner of the screen, the animation will play but you won't get anything. So if you are experiencing this glitch, definitely do not collect your regular candles right now because there is quite literally no point. It does seem like depleting all of your chevrons does stop the animation replaying over and over, so at the very least that might make doing your daily missions a little more tolerable. As of today, that game company has stated that they are working on fixing the glitch. That being said, it's taken 2 weeks of the glitch existing for them to say anything about it at all. In all fairness, that game company doesn't exactly have a good track record of fixing bugs in a timely manner, unless it allows you to get extra candles, in which case it will be fixed within the hour. On the plus side, the statement does say that once the glitch is fixed, we will receive some sort of compensation, so that's nice at least. I think it's worth noting that these are not the only issues that Sky has had over the past however many months this has been going on for, and if I did try to cover all of them, this video would be far longer than I would like it to be. After all of the bugs, glitches, and server errors, I really don't think Sky can be classified as a good game. At least, not at the moment. And I think what makes it most disappointing is that it was a good game. It used to be something that it just isn't anymore, and it's not fun to watch that happen to a game you used to love. That being said, if/when that game company cleans up their act and returns Sky to its former glory, I would be more than happy to re-evaluate my statement of Sky being a bad game. Alright, that's all I've got for today. I apologise for the slightly more negative video than usual, but as a long-time player of Sky, I do feel as though these things need to be talked about. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.